You're invited to the funeral of Hood. We've lost 2 of them. One to the washing machine. This one also to the washing machine, but is it worse than being scammed on TikTok? It might actually be.
Okay, let's go.
Hello everyone and welcome to
Hello.
another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
On today's episode, we speak to a woman named Cherie from Japan.
Cherie.
Cherie will open up about her online relationship with a man named James Cooper. The two met on the app TikTok and started to get to know each other. James claimed he was in the military stationed in Turkey on a top secret mission. Cherie has suspicions that James might not be who he claims to be after sending $30,000. And James threatening to blackmail her to send nude photos and videos of her to all of her friends and family if she doesn't send more money.
Real quick guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Go
Your
do
comment
that.
and like could help stop someone from being scammed.
But you already are. Oh my goodness, we just went slap bang. Here you go. Here's everything that you need to know. 1, wow, the woman lives in Japan, I'm assuming. No, why are the older episodes, we're worldwide. No one get Pitbull on the phone. First of all, actually, it's the second of all. Please, everyone watching this, don't care who you are, do not send yourself over the internet through message. That sounded, don't send pictures of yourself to anyone online, especially if you don't know them fully and you've never met. Now, you and your partner, you have a bit of fun. All power to you. Not with someone you've never met online. Well, you've met online, but in person. Please.
Let's get into it.
Hello, social catfish.
Hello.
My name is Sherry,
Sherry.
and
Like the alcohol.
I'm married. I'm 50 years old,
Okay.
and I work a part-time job.
Okay.
His name is James Cooper. I met him at TikTok.
Okay, but did she just say that she's married? Am I imagining things? Let's rewind.
Sherry,
Yeah?
and I'm married. I'm 50 years old.
So, do you see what happens when you cheat? Not only have you cheated and all your vows are in the toilet, but you end up in scenarios where more often than not you probably don't want to be, right? So, guys, keep that thing in your pants. Ladies, also keep that thing in your pants and just be faithful or leave. Well, granted, when you're single, you could also be scammed, but at least then your partner doesn't have to feel like shit for not only being with someone so stupid that they get scammed, but, the whole cheating thing. Let's not gloss over that.
And I work a part-time job. His name is
Where?
James Cooper.
Being
I met
scammed.
him at TikTok.
Nice.
He messaged me, "You're beautiful," like that. "You're beautiful." Of course, I'm beautiful.
What?
I said, "Really? I'm beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you." And then I want to be a friend with you. And I said, "Oh, okay, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm friendly," like that. "Thank you for following me, and thank."
Stop. All right. Not only, 1, you're being rizzed on TikTok. Please do not take anything seriously that comes out of TikTok. Please. Except I've come out of TikTok, essentially. So, to be honest, 99% of the time, don't take me seriously either. But what do you mean you're friendly like that? I think when you're in a relationship, and a marriage, if someone initiates conversation with you and calls you beautiful, I'm sorry, but I think the friend lines, They've been washed away, right? You drew the friendship line in the sand. The sea has taken it away. Nothing about what they are saying screams, I'm here to be your friend. And that's it. Just say that you wanted someone else. Isn't it? You wanted something else as well.
For telling me that way, this and that.
No,
He said he's from California. He said, I'm a military man
Shut
with
up.
mission in Turkey.
I'm sick and tired of you scammers throwing potentially the good name of Turkey under the bus. And it's a mighty big bus as well. Get a grip of yourselves. Say you're from somewhere else for once. Except he's from California, but, you know, the military goes other places other than Turkey and Syria.
The very kind, he's very sweet. My husband is not like that. Japanese person is not like that.
Okay.
Japanese people. I want a very sweet relationship, and then
Oh, hello, carry on.
husband is different. And then of course I want to adjust myself. I want to
Right.
leave my husband.
Of course.
I want that kind of relationship because I never experienced that in my husband. But my husband is 58 years old.
Right.
He has a heart failure.
Sorry,
That's why I
but-
understand. I understand the way his attitude. I
Okay.
understand. I need to adjust everything. If my husband found about this,
What a shock.
he will send to me divorce.
Wow. Why would he do such a thing? The more she kept talking, the more worse it got. Great English. But let's unpack this. I've said this before. I've come from a 69-week vacation. There's a lot to unpack here. But now it's a 70-week.
What?
A 70-week vacation. Let's have some fun with this. Nothing about this is fun. But I'm wearing a tie, so it makes it fun, I guess. So, I understand, don't get me wrong, that your husband, his attitude and everything, it might not be the best. And I can't fully understand because none of us really, we're not in her relationship. Now, I see it quite a bit on these stories where the partner is going through some health issues. And granted, for example, when I go through health issues, I get cranky. I become a piece of shit, essentially, right? Because I want to be better. It's a struggle, etc. So I can understand why the husband would have attitude issues, I guess. But again, we don't know the extent of it. He could be an absolute piece of shit. And regardless of your health issues, if you start being abusive, etc., get a grip of yourself, right? But I mean, I'm on the fence here, right? Because I understand her point. If he is a piece of shit, I can understand. But then just leave. Now, granted, he has health issues, and if you are his carer, I guess, you know, we're skirting on controversial social issues there, but I can understand her. But then I can also, on the other hand, say, what are you doing? Why is cheating the result of these cases? Why don't you just be open with your partner? Say, hey, you're either being a piece of shit, right? Or you're not showing me enough love, and I am considering leaving. And then judge their reaction after that. Do they get better? Do they show you more love? Are they more understanding of the situation? And if not, then leave. Please, there's no need to, you know, I was going to say skeeting. Shout out Skeet Hansen. But there's no need to skirt around everything and cheat, right? And then, of course, there's the whole Japanese people are devilish. Apparently, there's just no need to judge a whole group of people based just off of your husband's actions. So please don't do that. I know she herself is Japanese, but that doesn't give her the right to say that. But maybe someone thinks differently. Let me know in the comments.
James is 38 years old.
All right.
I met him last August 20.
Nice.
So September, October, November, December, January, it's five months. He
Right.
said he had a relationship before 2 years ago and then separate.
Right.
He said to me separate, and then I said, really? Are you telling me the truth? Because I am doubt.
I don't know what happened there. I can barely see the screen, Catfish. Bring it back up, please. Which is... What?
Stop it. Get some help.
I want to make this very clear that if you are speaking to someone online and they say to you that they just got out of a relationship, you yourself should run because you're treating me as some sort of rebound. And that's just not going to work, is it? You're looking for a quick fling, most likely. Because if you actually get out of a long-term relationship and I must get into another one straight away, you need to look within yourself and seek some sight. You need to seek some vision of what you're doing with your life, but you also need to seek some sort of professional support and just take a step back, relax. Relationships aren't the be-all, end-all of life. But yeah, if someone mentions to you that they just broke up with someone, probably cool off on jumping into a relationship with them. I also find it quite funny that she asked James Cooper, are you telling the truth about being out of a relationship? Because that might be cheating and, Sherry doesn't cheat. I find it so ironic that she craves truth, yet is being unfaithful. It's twisted, to say the least.
Every time he said this and that, I always think that. Because there's a big difference because he's young and
Yes.
and with profession,
Right.
of course. And my husband too is very experienced. And
What does that
then
mean?
James said me that he had lots of money. That's why he said to me, he's in Turkey with mission, and then he wants
Whoa. So he said to you he has a lot of money, and then immediately, where were your doubts in your response? You just said, I can't wait to meet you. So where are the doubts, Sherry? Perhaps you've been on the Sherry one too many times. Please also, not only, take into consideration someone who tells you that they've just got out of a relationship, but also take into consideration someone out of the blue saying, I have enough money to take care of us both. Who gives a shit? Because they are under the assumption that you only care about money. And that's the incentive. Be with me, I have money. Run. If that is also brought up for no reason.
the leave request because he don't want to go to Afghanistan.
What kind of
because
soldier is this?
their commander is posting that the names to go to Afghanistan. He don't like to go there. That's what he said to me, Mel. The first time James asked money is the payment of leave request,
Oh, okay. So why is he paying?
$500.
He literally said earlier, a few seconds ago, that he's made enough money, hence why he doesn't want to go to Afghanistan. Someone educate me on the military. Is that the case? When you make enough money, you just, I've had enough of this, I'm leaving. I guess maybe, but I think that kind of defeats the purpose of joining the military. But someone let me know. Anyone who does military solely for the money, maybe pick maybe pick a better job, because you're risking your life literally for money. Maybe, but let me know. But he just said he has enough money. So, but now he can't pay $500 for...
And then we will go to America, we'll marry,
Whoa.
and then
Just...
I'm thinking, is this true?
No.
I sent him that $500
I mean, why would you do that? But okay.
for the payment of leave request. And then the reason why I send money to James because he said to me he will return it to me when we meet. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
right.
thinking, it's okay to send money.
No.
James texted, called, and even Skyped Shuri every day for months. In the morning, he filled her inbox with good morning texts, checked on her in the afternoon, and they had phone calls each night.
What are you doing at this military then? That you are so readily available to send messages. Do you just not have a life there? What are you? Is it another case, or you're just playing Xbox? Is that what's going on here, James Cooper? But someone answer me the question that when you have doubts in your mind, why do you still proceed to send money if you don't know it's legit? I get it, right? The fantasy of it all. You want to keep the slither of it alive just in case it is real. But you're sending money. Now, I don't know how Japanese healthcare works. I'm not sure if you pay. Maybe you pay. But you're sending money and your husband has a condition. Just, yeah, F it. I don't need it. Send it. That's great work, Sherry. Listen, don't get me wrong once again. If the husband, despite his health condition, is not being good in the marriage, he's not being good. It sounds like he's a dog. Bad boy. But if the love is not there, I understand you're looking elsewhere. But you need to look elsewhere after the divorce because it just gets messy. I'm not too clued up on divorce. But I mean, I think that's pretty clear. But in this instance, with a story and evidence like this, let's say the husband were to want all her money or something. He could just show this and say, look, I've been cheated on. You know? Or maybe I'm just waffling. But let me know in the comments of how divorce works.
Shuri's relationship with her husband pushed her closer to James. The two built a bond, but there were more problems that came up.
I send another $2,000 for the payment of replacement of an employee.
Right. I don't know what employee replacement means, but let's rewind and just take a look at the picture of Sherry that she's using.
But there were more problems that came up.
I send another $2,000 for
Yeah, $2,000. You keep your $2,000, and maybe with that $2,000, you can use real pictures, Sherry. Don't get me wrong, I've seen it in a lot of these episodes where the victims themselves are crying that they've been catfished, but simultaneously, they are also catfishing the catfish because you're using a picture that is just not you. No wrinkles were in that picture. Somehow you've turned majorly a different color. The background is the same color as your face. Stop it, everyone, all right? If you're going to be searching online for a potential partner, can you use pictures that are recent, not edited, and actually resemble the real life you right now? Because you yourself are catfishing if not.
the
Back to
payment
this.
of replacement of an employee.
After
does
Shuri
that
made a
mean?
$500 payment for James's leave, she also sent an additional $2,000 for another employee to replace him after he retired.
Once again, someone clue me up on the military. It sounds a bit like a retail job here. Actually, no, scratch that. In retail, when someone leaves, you just hire someone else. I've never heard, for example, me leaving, I have to pay so that they can replace me. And I'm pretty sure the military wouldn't do that. But let me know. What military is this, James?
Yeah, there's another problem that James
Of
put in
course.
prison
They
of
always end up in
Immigration
prison.
Bureau.
James was either a scammer or the unluckiest guy in the world.
He was being held by the Immigration Bureau while traveling from Turkey to Japan.
Right, I'm gonna pause it right there. But I'm sorry, so sorry, but let's say this is real. Is such important information, like, someone being locked up by Immigration Japan, apparently, to Best Life 295? What in the hell does that mean? I don't know. But would they be dealing this kind of stuff through WhatsApp? I feel like that's a bit unprofessional, Immigration Japan. Probably you need to change the way that you communicate. Because WhatsApp. WhatsApp.
Being held by the Immigration Bureau, even more problems came up.
And he needed another payment for vaccination of COVID
goodness.
vaccine.
Right.
It cost $1,800.
Wow.
Because Japanese Immigration Bureau needs him to be vaccinated before going out, okay?
I'm gonna stop you right there, Sherry, because I've just remembered something, or I've just thought of it now. Not only is this man part of a military that you must pay to leave, you must pay to be replaced, because, the military are short on soldiers, aren't they? But you must also pay to have a vaccine, which I'm sure, being part of the military, he would have had it regardless. No? But the point here is, does this military do anything for James? For their soldiers? Because it sounds like a pretty shitty military to me. Now, listen, anyone watching this who somehow is part of James Cooper's military, it's just a joke, alright? I've got nothing to do with the Turkish Taliban. I've got nothing to do with Immigration Japan. Nothing. So please, do not come for me. Oh.
They released him. He said that to me. And
Okay.
I was the only way to get him out
That's so weird.
in prison.
Where's James's family?
The last time I sent money to him last December, that amount is 2,000 again, 2,000. And then he said to
Right.
me, I need $4,500.
Why?
In total, Cherie sent $30,000 to James. She exhausted her bank account and had nothing left. All of the checks she received from work were being held by her husband.
Yeah, my husband he's the one holding my card. It seems that I have no freedom to keep my own money. That's all.
She borrowed a large lump of cash from her coworker and promised to pay the money back plus interest.
Well, do not ever take money if you're being scammed from someone else, because I'm sorry, but that puts you, quite low, or in some cases, quite high on the piece of shit list. Leave other people out of this, please. Now, let's address... Can I speak? Maybe I should be in prison for the monstrosity and the absolute butchering of the English language that I am doing right here. But let's address the fact that the husband is holding her money. Wow. Maybe he is quite, POS-y. But, again, I don't know, right? I don't want to speak too much on the husband because I don't have the information, right? I can only go off what she's telling me. And what she's telling me and telling us is that he actually is quite controlling. So I can understand, once again, she wants to look elsewhere. But she's just going about it in the wrong way. And to be honest, I mean, if he's controlling your money, and the best way to show him that you are in control of your own finances is to send 30 grand to someone you've never met. I mean, do you see the irony in all of this? But, to be serious for a second, if this husband actually is controlling the money and he is, that sort of person, I don't want to say shame you've been cheated on, but everything about this is just very convoluted. Both the husband and the wife, just bad vibes from them both. So maybe they deserve to be together. But yeah, I mean, the irony that your money is being controlled and, you know, you have a bit of freedom right now and you've sent 30 grand to James Cooper. I think it's funny.
I borrowed that money. You know, I borrowed money.
Yeah, that's disgraceful.
I borrowed this amount of money to my friend is $75,000.
What a friend. What a friend, by the way. Yeah, you need 25 grand? Here you go. Where are these friends? In mine. Although I would never borrow that much money from a friend. I would feel hella shit. But, yeah.
James claimed that everything was paid for and all Cherie needed to do was send an extra $1,300 so he could be released from the Immigration Bureau. He told her this was the last payment and they would finally get to meet in person.
I'm sorry, you are acting like a scammer, but here you go, more money for you. Sherry, come on now. You're not making sense here.
Cherie declined.
He's thinking I believe him that he's still in Immigration Bureau until
Why?
now. See?
Why though? Was he held there to get the vaccine? And you sent 2 grand to get the vaccine. So what's happened here then? Where have you used the money? Have you kicked back in the Immigration Japan lounge? You just got your feet up. Whatever. I'll spend 2 grand in the... Shut up, H.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I don't believe it. I said to him, I'm not a bank. What do you think of me?
True.
I have lots of money. I'm a rich woman. No. I said to him, my feelings to him is no more.
Oh,
Now,
money,
no.
sure.
No more. No more. I mean, because I said to him, I don't believe you anymore.
After 30 grand.
After Cherie told James she was not sending the money for him to be released, he got...
Your love is on a tightrope, all right? And on that tightrope on the other end is 30 grand. After 30 grand, I don't love you anymore. So once you know, if I sent you 29,999, which Sherry should have called the police in this instance, but 29,999, I can love you. But if I send you $1 more, that's it. Our relationship is finished. How dare you, James?
Cherie woke up to several texts from James. He told her that if the payment wasn't sent, he would blackmail her with a video and nude photos Cherie sent to him through a text message months ago.
Wow, so you didn't want to mention this at any point during the explanation? You just willy-nilly, he took money, You sent also nudes, which is, once again, everyone, please, do not send anyone online your privates, please. Especially if it's private James Cooper. Except I don't think he is. I don't really know what he is, but yeah. Even actually be careful, even if it's to someone that you do know and, you know, you're playing around a bit. Even be careful then, because people can switch like that. That was a horrible, like that. So just be wary. If they truly love you, come and get it in person. I think that made sense. Hopefully.
And then, if I won't send that money,
But that's
I will
crazy,
expose
by the way.
that video to my friends, to my company,
What a
where
sack
I
of
work,
shit.
and to my family circle. That video, my breast,
Whoa!
my breast. It's okay. You know, I can tell him it's okay. Expose my back, that part, and then my face is bare. Oh my God. I live simple life, and then you came to me having this problem, and then you're treating me like this. You want me to blackmail?
I understand. He's come to you with a lot of problems. But you've also, you know, initiated the problem yourself. Because simply, you could have just said no when it comes to, hello, you're beautiful. You could have ended it right there. Now it's unfortunate, but once again, cheaters look what happens. Look what happens. You end up in shit. Now, obviously, the blackmail, I don't actually think it's true. I don't think the man sitting with his laptop in his shit-stained boxers, 99% that's what's happening. I don't think he knows or has the ability, or maybe he does. It's concerning. But once again, don't send yourself online. And also don't cheat. Look how many problems can be solved by not cheating.
Expose me is that you're not a, I said you're not a man if you're doing that to me.
Actually, she raises a good point. If you are anyone, really, but in particular men, because I see it a lot, but even the women, I've seen on Twitter women exposing people as well, but anyone, right? If you are with someone, and obviously you exchange such pictures, nudies, we'll call it, do not feel like you are some sort of god that once the relationship ends, okay, it can end on a bad term, whatever, right? Don't feel like you are now obliged to expose the other person. That's just all types of wrong. It's a crime as well. So just because it ends badly, don't expose them, and especially guys in the scenario that how can I explain this? When they say, yeah, she's a hoe or whatever, and then you expose the pictures that she trusted in you to keep hold of, and you expose her. I'm sorry, but you are the hoe in this situation. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you have pictures of someone, have some damn decency and keep them to yourself. Or delete them, if anything. But don't be a piece of shit and leak them online, please.
I'm reaching out to social catfish because I really need help.
I can understand her. She's scared, innit?
I want my life back normally. I don't think I hate to think problems about money matters.
Well,
I want to verify this man and I need closure. He said to me, tomorrow is the last day. Tomorrow is the last day that if I will not send that $1,300, he will expose me. And he said to me, just watch. I always said, Lord, why you're doing this to me? Well, I'm not doing bad things. I'm doing good.
I get you're crying and it's sad, but you're not doing good here. You are doing bad things. Again, cool, the husband might be a sack of shit and you want to leave, but you're not going about this the right way. So you have cheated, right? As again, if he's a bad human, you have cheated. You are spunking away money as well. So it's actually complicated. I don't know what to feel here. Let me know your thoughts.
After receiving the video from
happened
Cherie,
there?
our social catfish team got straight to work. We ran a reverse image search on the man who claimed his name was James Cooper and got results in minutes. If you're looking
Wait
to
a
verify...
second. As we look at the screen go backwards, am I bugging or did I see a phone as like a phone's reflection is on the picture? So unless James somehow is the Silver Surfer, how is there a reflection? The man has taken a picture of James, on the screen. He didn't even bother to save the picture and have it as the display picture. So lazy, these scammers. How the hell did Sherry not see this? You can't tell me she hasn't been on the Sherry, as I said earlier. But also, horny. Horniness is also a problem on these stories. Please, just get a grip of yourself. And most often, the horniness problems go away.
and got results in minutes. If you're looking to verify your online lover, the first step would be to use the tools on our site. You can click the link in our bio and check them out. Just hitting like, comment, and subscribe helps us build more tools out for you to use in the future. It was now time to meet with Cherie for the first time.
I would like to start with our investigation. First, looking at the tracker we had sent you. To help you understand how an IP tracker works, we take the information that you had received from this person and then we create a link.
I'm going to stop right there because I swear, especially on the right side of her face, which is the left side, you know, as you're watching this, didn't she have like little moles and stuff? Where have they gone? Unless it's makeup. But unless somehow she's put a filter on the call. Imagine I could, where is it? This side? Imagine I could get a filter that just takes this away. My mole. Why would I do that? Kim Possible. I got a mole for you.
The link was sent to James. He clicked on this link and come to find out, he's not in Turkey or Japan.
Why is there?
So we noticed that the
options?
majority of the clicks were found in the Singapore and Lagos, Nigeria area.
So it's Nigerian?
So
it's
what they
also
do,
Singapore,
just so you
but-
understand, they use a lot of times they use what's called a VPN.
Right.
And it's a virtual private network, and what it does is it hides their location. And so this link that we're looking at looks like they clicked on it many times, but their location kept changing, and then Lagos showed up. And what that means is that it's most likely a scammer from Nigeria, unfortunately.
What is this background?
I have some news
So
I want to
nice.
share with you. So we
Doesn't the background remind you of like a coffee shop? You know, one of those like chic hipster coffee shops where, you know, you go there and ask for a toasty and they will charge you like 10 plus. Get a grip of yourself. It's a piece of bread with cheese. Sorry. I just very passionate about toasties, all right? But I like this background. Where did it go? Where did it go?
had done our investigation from the information that you've given us, and we found out who the true identity of the person in the photos.
Yeah, it's a phone.
The real person in the photos is known as Curtis.
Oh,
That's the real person. So we actually tracked the real person down, and we know that they live in Tennessee.
oh my God. He works in a medical center. Look at that. Do you see that? As we look, medical, oh my gosh, the script has been flipped. It's no longer the victim being a medical worker. It's the person being catfished. That was actually no need for me to pause that, but I thought it was funny.
In Tennessee, and they work in a bar. And so we were able to track him down,
bar?
reach out to him, and
Yeah, so he works at a gay bar in Tennessee.
No,
They said medical
the
center.
picture he's using?
yeah.
Yes.
So he's a gay man that fortunately hasn't been talking to you whatsoever. He's a victim too because he's having his images stolen to scam other people. And so he doesn't know you, he doesn't have
Look at a
the
doggy.
social media that's of the person
Woof.
that's reaching out to you. His images are just being used to try to steal money from people just like you, unfortunately.
So we did reach out to Curtis, but
Absolutely no relevance, but it's raining where she is, and it's raining here as well. It's sad. I wish it was raining money, because clearly Sherry has way too much money she can spare. So Sherry, if you're watching this somehow, which probably you're not, but if you are, I'd love a bit of cash moolah.
he unfortunately declined to comment, and he doesn't want to get involved in this
I mean, fair enough.
this situation at all, and which we respect his privacy 100%. So let's talk about the military for a bit.
Oh, well, thank you for
something
answering
that
my question, but-
something that you must know is that people don't need money for leave or an employee replacement in the military. The military takes care of any traveling fees and even
Shock.
food. They are completely taken care of. So we took a look at the email from the person claiming to be from the Immigration Bureau of Japan. That was an email that you had sent us. Notice the grammar it is difficult to articulate what they're saying in the email, and it tells us that there's a language barrier from the person who wrote that email.
I'm sorry, but if you ever see a message with the ellipses extending past 3 dots, probably assume it's a scam, because nothing is that suspenseful that you need 5 full stops, bro.
Response stood out to us because this would not be a typical response from the Japanese government.
I don't think
We've
they're
been doing this for
emailing
a very
people.
long time, and we talk to people
was
in
that?
your same situation. So people that have sent pictures to scammers. And what happens is the scammer will tell you that they're going to send those pictures to your friends and family to blackmail you.
Yep.
So that you continue to give them money. But listen to this. We've been doing this for 8 years, and we've never once seen a scammer send pictures to friends and family. I'm not saying it's never happened. I'm just saying there's no motivation for them to send it to your friends and family
they don't gain anything.
if you don't give money, because all they care about from you is money. So we came up with an idea for you, and here's what we think you should do. So we will Photoshop fake text messages back and forth with you and your family members, and you send it to him, the scammer, and you tell him, you know what, I'm tired of you trying to blackmail me, and I went to my friends and family on my own, and I sent them the videos so if you want to send them the videos, go ahead.
What?
And then you block him.
Why would anyone do that?
Cherie was very distraught about sending the message to James about the video.
Sorry, but I know the scammers are stupid, but why would you... Now, I get it, just opening up to your family and saying, hey, I sent this and this to this person online, I've been scammed, etc. But I don't think you would actually show them the video. I feel like that's a bit too far. I mean, I get opening up to them, but not that much. So I'm not too sure, we're really, underrating or, whatever the word is to fit here. But we really think scammers are dumb sacks of shit. Which they are, but,
We really wanted to completely get rid of this
Is
scam.
that a camera in her car, by the way? Sorry to pause it, but right there, is that a camera in the car? That's weird. But I don't unless what was her part-time job? Was it like Uber? I can understand if she does Uber and having a camera in the car, but if not, then why is there a camera in the car? That's weird. If it's not a camera and it's like some sort of air freshener, they need to stop making air fresheners look like something that will kill me. But yeah, that's weird.
Most victims have a hard time cutting their scammer off after finding out that they have been scammed. We knew this was the only way.
Last Sunday
2 in the
at 2
morning.
a.m.
Why are you not
Because
asleep?
I wait, and then he sent to me again that video, and then he delete because what this is lab. I said because I
So Sherry, we've never seen a scammer send videos. Never. Like he's making this up.
Wow.
I'm not saying he won't send it, but they say it because they're trying to scare you. That's all they want. They want to scare you because they want you to give money. But if you tell him, go ahead, send it. I don't care. They won't send it. No, hold on.
He's
Trust
risky.
me, right? Do you trust me?
yes.
Because we've been doing this for
I
a
don't think
very,
she should be
very
trusting
long time.
any man
I've
nowadays.
talked to thousands of people in your same situation that went through exactly what you went through. Exactly. And guess what? If you tell the scammer, go ahead, send it, they won't do it. Because all they're trying to do from you is they're trying to steal more money from you.
I understand, right? But if we're playing devil's advocate, right? She might be so unlucky that she might actually be the one person that the scammer says, F it, I'm telling your friends and family. So I can understand, again, her... What's the word I'm looking for here? I can understand her being afraid, right? To say to the scammer, yeah, go send it. I'd be scared because on one hand, like, you never know what kind of scammer you're dealing with. You don't know what kind of deranged mind they have. But then on the other hand, also, bro, they might actually do it. I think I think both hands contain the same message. So we'll do that and move on.
So if you tell them, yeah, go ahead, send the pictures, I don't care, then they don't hold you hostage anymore.
I get it.
So that's what I want you to do next. I want you to go to the scammer and tell him, say, look, I already sent the video to all my friends and family because I was tired of you threatening me.
No more, because I really trusted so all of you, and then I'm very thankful that you
Yeah.
you really see my my
Why don't they do any more
when I
different
emailed that,
country
and I really
stories?
pray that you will read my messages there. Yeah.
Well, we're
Well,
here.
thank you, Sherry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
I feel like they didn't help her at all.
Bye. Best of luck.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
After we got off this call, Cherie blocked James on all social media platforms.
Right.
She sent a message to the scammer letting him know that she was no longer going to be bullied by him. But
Look how many angry emojis she sent. That's when you know truly someone is angry. But on a real, for anyone who doesn't live in like London, but on a real is like, to be honest with you, kind of. So if you hear me say on a reel, then, I'm not talking about a fish on a reel or Instagram. On a reel, I feel like they just said, yeah, the person's from Nigeria and have a nice day. Like, I don't feel like we truly helped her. But, again, I don't know, man. What can you really do in this situation other than tell her that, yeah, it's a Nigerian? Bye. I don't know, man. It sucks, but...
always remember, the scam never ends.
Yeah.
These scammers are relentless. 5 minutes later, she received an Instagram message from a page posing as the United States military.
I'm so sorry, but if the United States military are on TikTok messaging you about, we need some information about Sergeant James Cooper, where is he? Except you need to get a grip of yourself, all right? Please, you use TikTok yourself, right? So come on. The army's not on TikTok, bro.
Crazy, right?
No, it's not.
Thanks for watching another
I thought the
episode
video
of
ended.
Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.
You will see me next time. Don't you worry about that. I thought the video ended there.
Scams come in so many different forms.
Yep.
If you have been a victim of any of the scams below,
Yeah, as always, the scams there, get in touch with them or any other professional type of support. And where is this woman? I don't know what happened there. I got choked up at the fact she's gone. But where is she? Someone raised it. Someone made a comment asking, like, where's she gone? And I agree. Where is she gone? Because we never see her in recent episodes. But regardless, what do we take from this? I think the main point to take here is, do not think you're starting a relationship from TikTok. Now, don't get me wrong. Perhaps you watching this have started a relationship from TikTok and it's going great. Kudos to you. But more often than not, take what people say from... What? Take things that people say on TikTok with a pinch of salt. Especially someone who messages you out of the blue and just randomly says you're beautiful. They just got out of a relationship and they have so much money. Shove the money up your ass. And also, stop cheating, please. Like, don't get me wrong once again. The husband, I don't know, right? From the little that she gave us, he doesn't seem to be the ideal partner you would want. And obviously, with his condition, it doesn't give you an excuse, all right, to be scummy. But look, it might be difficult, and that's where I propose seeking professional support. If you're not happy, please try and do everything to leave. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. And prayers up for the hoodies because they are both in the wash. It's depressing. I'll see you next time. Peace as usual. The things are up there. I feel like I've forgot how to speak even more than usual in this video. I'm gonna go have a sandwich. Peace.